And the way some of those players fought back today, cost in particular in the last three quarters, was absolutely fantastic. Johnson's second half on Harvey was very, very good, and McLeod snuffed the dangerous Burke out in the second half.
And Neil, what about Darren Jarman's effort in the second half? An unbelievable, classy performance.
Yeah, well, that was there for all to see, wasn't it? He was just absolutely superb up in front of goals on an opponent that wasn't quite matched up correctly. Shanahan doesn't have the agility. I said to Dipper, if this ball comes to ground, or if he gives Jarman a bit of space, he'll hurt him badly. And he hurt him badly today by not only getting possession, but finishing his work off.
Now, Curls, what do you say about Shane Allen now? You haven't been his greatest
Well, I'll
fan,
tell you what, I say exactly the same as what you guys have been saying all along.
What's that,
because
Neil?
Shane Allen today just popped out of the box. Like he kicked 3 goals off the back lines. And I said to him, did Malcolm Blight give you a run-through roll? He said, no. He said, just go back in the back line and play it how you see it. Incredible.
Curls, the Crows must have been happy with a number of their shots. I know early on they had 3 posters, but some of the snaps, like the one from Goodwin, Jarman, they kicked some wonderful goals under pressure.
Well, they did in the second half. They missed a few early, and you look at Benny Hart, like Jamison off injured after he kicked 2 goals on him. Benny didn't give him a sniff in the second half. He got one in those little snaps in the last quarter, but a superb game by Ben Hart at fullback.
Girls, we got Cornsey's here. You're there from day one at the Adelaide Crows. How do you feel personally?
Well, I feel pretty proud because a lot of the people we put in place at this club back in '91, they're all still here, and I feel pretty good about that because we picked the right people. I'm not talking so much about the players. I'm talking the people in the background that do the hard work every week in, week out. They're all still here, and that's what makes a footy team.
And Neil, just quickly, in the rooms where there's some tears shed, was it a great scenes of joy?
I missed that, sorry.
In the rooms where there's
tears in the room.
In the rooms?
Yeah.
I just missed what you said.
Were there some tears in the rooms after the game?
Some tears. Well, there was some. I think there were some good sad eyes, particularly among the ladies.
Besides yourself,
but it was just one of excitement and just about nearly disbelief. But gee whiz, it's going to set in tomorrow.
All right, girls, well, we're going to have a look at the third quarter. They call it the Premiership quarter, and it was when Adelaide basically won the grand final.
Doesn't gain any ground. Important one here. Waitler and Robin. Well done by Bond. Free kick. Can kick a goal from here, Bond. Dangerous small forward. A must goal for the Crows. Close. Very close. He's got it.
There's some great highlights now. We're going to go back to the MCG. Neil Curley has got the skipper of the Premiership team, Mark Bickley.
Yeah, it's right now. I guess there's not a prouder guy in Australia than you are tonight.
It's just an amazing feeling, and it's such a pleasure for me to be able to lead that team. And I didn't have a huge day, but you look at the other guys, and the young guys especially really stood up, and just so happy for them. The club as a whole, I think, has showed so much character. I think only our supporters believed at the start of the finals that we could actually do it, and each week we grew and grew, and then today, under the pump again at half-time, we just came out, stood up like hardly any other team has ever done before.
Second half, it was just the grind. Like you just ground them into the ground. You never let up.
Well, that's it. We just put pressure on them, and we got it in our forward line. We just had some special efforts up forward. Darren Jarman, Shane Allen, Bondi, all those guys were just able to use their skills, I think, and they just kicked some amazing goals. And to come out with a flag, like I said, with 4 weeks ago, nobody gave us a chance. It's just it's a burglary, I think.
It's a big day for you, son. Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, boys.
Thanks, girls. I'm sure they're going to enjoy some happy boys there in the room. We're going to take a break from the pandemonium here at the Tennis Centre. When we come back, more highlights from the grand final.
We'll be quiet.
And as you're going to hear, some very happy fans. We've got some of them up here on the set with us. Ladies, you obviously enjoyed the game. The celebration tonight, what's going to happen?
We're going to go anywhere the Crows go. It's so fantastic.
Anywhere the Crows go?
Yeah.
You came over from Adelaide?
Yes.
And you're staying the night here?
Yes.
We're going to stay all week.
Because the properties are a big slave.
They're going to rub it into the Vicks. Fantastic stuff. We're going to go back to the MCG. Neil Curley is there. He's rubbing into the Vicks too.
Yeah, well, Kane, it could have been said you drew the short straw because you knew you had some running in front of you.
Yeah, well, Malcolm told me on Monday night that I'd have Harvey probably just have a run with Roll, and had a couple of sleepless nights. I just thought all I can do is my best. He's obviously a great player and works real hard, and that's probably the main reason why he gets the ball. He just works and works and works. And it was a great challenge.
And also, of course, Cook gave him a look at the ball early because he was on top of Wren.
Yeah, early because we thought that might be our advantage with Wren in the ruck and that, but Cook got on top a little bit and he sort of gave him a look at the ball, but then when Wren came out in the second half and just pumped up, it was a lot better.
You know, Bobby Skilton played all his life and didn't play in a grand final, and here you are in your second year and you played in a winning one.
Absolutely sensational. I can't believe it myself. I didn't even think I'd be playing league footy, never alone in a premiership, so it's just sensational.
Congratulations, son. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Curlers, boys. Three-quarter time, we're up to the highlights. Did you think they had it well?
I was actually sitting in the commentary box upstairs at Channel 7, and Bruce McAvaney yelled out, "What do you think?" I said, "They're home." Yeah, I thought they were home because the way the game had gone all day, there was only a maximum of 4 goals per that each side had kicked, and I thought, well, if the Crows can at least kick 1, maybe 2, they're home.
You think so? Never over it.
You didn't dare think they were home.
You didn't want to think that, but
Like you do, Graham. Anything can happen in the grand final. You're just sitting there hoping. All right, we're going to go and have a look at the fourth quarter highlights here.
Robrin in front. Harvey gives it away to Burke. Robrin and Waitley. Back towards Jarman. Jarman! Yes! Jarman! Pumps it back in. Jarman almost. It fell in front. Rintoul. The Crows lead in all directions. Ellen gets another goal. His fifth. Foster, the handball out wide. Gets to Connell. Connell inside 50. Belts it towards full forward. Jarman there. With him was Zilla. Jarman again. Round the body. That'll do. Oh, that will do. Oh, unbelievable, Darren.
Well, what about the D Jarman show in the last quarter? Fine.
it's 2 weeks in a row, isn't
You
it?
cannot play in finals, somebody said.
Yeah, ridiculous.
In fact,
Absolutely ridiculous.
that's all we've had since we've been in Victoria. Victorian commentators telling us Darren Jarman couldn't play in finals. You'll never see a better club of
You'll never
football.
see something Darren can look back on. One of the greatest scorers by an individual in a grand final ever.
And the important thing to remember, he wasn't starting at full forward. He was taking a centre bounce in the centre square, doing that, then dropping back to full forward. It was a remarkable performance.
Having said that, the reason that he was playing full forward was that a number of players were missing, and our thoughts and our emotions must go out to them as well, like people like Modra, Rashudo, Vardy, a politician, aren't you? And the list goes on.
But you saw them all at the end. I mean, Mod's played every game. Peter Vardy, Colvin in the final, and they were out there together. And I think that it's just perhaps something the Adelaide Footy Club this year.
Yeah, the club was about.
Bruce, it's not the same when you don't play and you've been such an important part of the team. And you look at Aaron Keating comes back, he's missed
Played 3 games.
Played 3 games. And football fortune is very, very cruel sometimes.
Well, to the players, they feel disappointed. But to the players who played, they still feel the same about Tony Modra, about Peter Vardy, etc. You saw them out there. The guys who played, they were wrapped that Mods was out there in his crutches, Liffey was out there in his crutches. They've all been part of it. It was great to see on the open. I saw Mark Bickley, one shot of Mark Bickley when he just leant back, his head back, put both arms in the air. It was just this relief.
A great relief, and just a great team effort. There was a balanced team effort. I've had some great individual efforts, but a really good team. And looking like it augurs well to the future, I mean, with the young players that are coming through, for them to hold their heads and play with the ability they did to do the next few years is something special for Adelaide.
Bruce, it was the young players who won the game for us. There's no doubt about that.
Look, Andrew McLeod, Norm Smith medalist. What about his game all day?
All day. Started off brilliant. He was the best on the ground in the first quarter, and then he got shifted, as Graham said earlier, and then continued to be just a dominant player. But let's not forget some of the other players. Peter Caven, Fred James, Tyson Edwards, all did very, very well at crucial times in the match.
And you've missed one who's played pretty well also this one, Simon Goodwin.
Simon Goodwin, they dropped him in the half-back.
Another young player.
Another master move by super coach players.
Here's the super coach.